Beniston over in about gate 3 or 4. He got to the front, his teammate went down, got tagged by Håkan Fredriksson. Guyon was right there in second, Guadagnini in third, Talvica was in fourth, Kaiser Wolf was in fifth at that stage, looked closest to the camera now. But then there were frantic waved yellows in turn 4, so I can only assume that he went down there and had a hard charge through the field. Up front, the top two were quickly pulling away. Beniston, he made a mistake there. That allowed Guadagnini to get alongside him. Wasn't able to make the pass because Beniston threw him a wheel, basically. But then a couple of corners later, just at the end of pit lane, Beniston was too hesitant in this right-hander. Guadagnini took the advantage and almost took the front wheel away from the Frenchman. Either way, he was in front. He was the new leader. Third place was being duked out between Tom Guyon and Håkan Fredriksson. Fredriksson eventually found his way past Guyon to move into third, and that's where he would stay on his Yamaha SM Action MC Miuri J1 racing machine. But the VRT Nordpeska Holland rider hung on to fourth for the entire race. Lorenzo Locurcio was on a charge for Bud Racing Kawasaki. Beniston went down though whilst in second. That was your leader at the top of the hill there, Guadagnini. Lost a few seconds, picked himself up, didn't lose any positions, but that was pretty much the race done and dusted right there for him and for Guadagnini. Locurcio then on the back of Talvica in the later stages of the race. This was for 6th place. And then a few laps later it closed in on the number 10, Oriol Oliver, and snuck up the inside and into 5th. And that was Guyon ahead of him. And again, late on, the last couple of laps, he charged up but wasn't able to find a way through. And it was Guadagnini who was victorious from Beniston, Fredriksson, Guyon and Locurcio. The gate dropped. Guadagnini was quick to respond about 10 or 12 gates over on the from the left-hand side, right as we look down. He emerged there right in the centre of the grid in the blue. As everybody queued up into that first turn, it was Tom Guyon who led the way, but it wasn't long before Guadagnini was up into second, with Håkan Fredriksson third, Talvica fourth, and Paquetti the lead. Hunter Metal Yamaha rider, his teammate, was in about 15th. This was the pass for the lead that Guadagnini put on Guyon. And that was right before the end of the first lap. Guyon then fell from second. He picked himself up in 5th, but he would eventually finish down the order. In 9th place. Thibaut Beniston then tipped over. He was chasing down the 14. He picked himself back up from 15th and would have a charge through the field again. Lorenzo Locurcio, though, the 183, the middle rider in shot for Bud Racing Kawasaki, was rapidly making progress as well. So too was the rider racing Yamaha of Tim Edberg. Guyon got caught here by Thibaut Beniston. And then Locurcio went around Vetic. And that was for 4th in the latter stages of the race. Riley's Yamaha rider Edberg got caught past there by the 14 of Kaiser Wolf. And then Kaiser Wolf fell from that 8th place with a handful of laps to go. He picked himself up and would eventually finish in 10th. One of those days for Teen Wolf. Locurcio did nudge up the inside of Jorgen Matthias Talvica. That was for 3rd, but he was currently tied on points with Thibaut Beniston. Beniston couldn't find his way past Pierre Goupillon, and so it's Guadagnini who won the race from Fredriksson and Locurcio, and that was also the podium.
E può essere orgoglioso anche Marco Maggi, naturalmente per il risultato del suo ragazzo, mentre in scena rimane nelle sue mani con 43 punti di vantaggio nel campionato il leader, la tabella rossa, Thibaut Beniston, che naturalmente la mostra orgoglioso. Una battaglia persa, ma la lotta, la guerra è ancora lunga sui trofei e continuerà ancora sabato prossimo qui a Mantova. Ed era un momento che avevamo aspettato, che aspettiamo da tanto con orgoglio.